QuickTime. Not 1.51.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Mac Video 10. I'm with Creighton and David.
Hi guys.
And David.
Hi.
So today, we're going to talk about macOS Sierra. If I sound like crap, please forgive me because I'm kind of sick. I think it's weather change, but I don't know. So I guess Creighton, what do you want to talk about first?
Well guys, since the last video we did, MacOS Sierra has came out, and
Yep.
me and Gabriel did update. I updated both of my Macs. I'm on one of them now,
Yeah.
and the other one that has it is sitting across the room.
Yep.
And I must say there's quite a bit of improvement in terms of stability and speed
Oh yeah.
in macOS Sierra.
Yep. Now another thing in terms of voiceover, instead of
we have a
saying
few changes.
instead of saying interacting and stop interacting, well, why not I show you?
Dock. Finder. Open.
For
1 of
example,
23.
in system preferences.
System preference. Preference panes. Scroll area.
So if I interact with the control option shift down arrow,
In preference panes. Scroll area. 29
instead of
items, general.
saying interacting with preference panes scroll area, it will say in preference panes, and then it'll play that sound. If I stop interacting,
Out of preference panes. Scroll area.
it does that. So that's new.
Show captured. Stop recording button.
Okay, good.
Skype. 3 new items.
gonna
Skype.
get out
Skype
of there.
window. Hang up button.
Another thing is, you can configure if it tells you, if the number of rows, like in a table, for example, night owl will change. You can turn that off if you want, which is very nice. It's a very nice touch to voiceover.
Port. Hang up button.
What else, Creighton?
A lot of people got annoyed, including myself, with if you were in a table, you were trying to navigate the table, and the table kept getting updated. It would say 1 row added, 5 rows added. Well,
Yeah.
now they've customized it to where you can
That's what
turn
I said,
off.
yeah.
You can have it still say some rows added, or the number of rows that's added to the table, or you can have it set to where it will play a tone, a
Yeah.
clicking sound, which is what I have.
Yeah, that's what I talked about, which I will actually show you guys.
Voiceover utility. General. Verbosity. Speech. Navigation. Speech.
So,
Navigation. Web.
You go
Nav-
under
speech.
verbosity, and
Text.
under the
Announcements tab. Press
Announcements.
Hit. Announce. Speak header. Automatically speak text. Append phonetic. When status text. Play tone. When progress. Play tone. When number of. Do nothing. When speak size. Do nothing. When number of rows change under voiceover cursor.
right there.
Do nothing. When number of rows change.
Let's
Menu
look at the
checkmark. Do nothing.
pop-up
Play
button.
tone.
Play tone.
Speak update.
Speak
Checkmark.
update.
Do nothing.
Do
Checkmark.
nothing.
Play tone.
So let's try.
Press play tone.
I'll show you. I'll try to demonstrate each. Let's go into Night Owl here.
Amadeus Pro.
Not
Voiceover utility.
Amadeus.
Voiceover utility.
I
Window.
want-
Play tone. Night owl.
Night Owl. See, now it's playing a tone every time. Now
Voiceover. Speak play tone. Menu check. Speak update. Do nothing. Speak update. Press.
I'm gonna set it to speak update, and this is what we're used
Speak up.
to.
Amadeus Pro. Untitled
Ah.
window. Voiceover utility.
I
Voiceover
keep
utility
opening
window.
up
Night owl.
Amadeus
Timeline
Pro.
window. Empty table. 140. 1 row added. 1 row added.
See,
Voiceover
that's
ut-
what we're used
Window.
to.
Speak update.
I'm gonna
Menu check.
set
Do
that
nothing.
to do nothing.
Press do nothing. Skype.
Now, another thing that has updated is instead of saying welcome to OS 10, since it's now called macOS Sierra, welcome
Yeah,
to
they
macOS
Have it say
VoiceOver's on.
macOS.
Instead of welcome to OS 10 VoiceOver's on, but you can, again, as you know, customize it. Another thing, and the main key feature of Sierra, well, why not I show you instead of revealing it by just saying it? Why not I demonstrate?
Hang up button.
Let me turn voiceover off here.
Voiceover off.
What time is it?
The time is 6:40 p.m.
Hell yeah. Siri.
That's right. Siri is for Mac.
Yep. Now, I'll show you some different things you can do. For example, how much battery do I have?
Your Mac is at 100%. Overachiever.
Beautiful.
Or
You can also ask it about your processor.
how fast is my Mac?
Your Mac has a 1.6 GHz Intel Core i5 processor.
Or
Yeah.
how many gigs of RAM do I have?
Your Mac has 8 GB 1600 MHz DDR3 memory.
So those are some of the things you
Voiceover.
can do. Or what is the weather gonna be like tonight? And it crashed. Kind of crashed.
Hang up.
Let's try that again. What's the weather gonna be like tonight? It did it again.
Skype window.
What's the weather gonna be like?
Okay, here's the weather for today.
So
Help
I
button.
can-
Conversation. Scroll in. OK. Weather card. In pin to notifications. Calgary. Details table. In details. Partly cloudy. Chance of rain. 0% high. 23 degrees low. 10 degrees. 23. Skype window. Hang up.
And there you go. So that's one of the key features of macOS Sierra. Geez, I sound like crap. I'll let Creighton talk about some other stuff quick.
Let's see. I think you'll find that when you're command tabbing around, it's very, very quick about itself.
Quick finder. Macintosh.
See, that's fairly quick.
Yeah. Also, I haven't noticed this yet, but let's hope in Sierra they fix that, in El Capitan where you I was about to say alt tab, command tab sometimes and it doesn't speak anything, it just clicks.
Yeah, that's mostly fixed now.
Yeah. But it's really quick. I can tell you this. Yeah, sure, this is a Mac and I may not be able to tell the speed between El Capitan and Sierra, but I can tell. When I was running the beta, it was pretty damn responsive for the beta. As you can tell, it's very quick.
QuickTime Finder desktop Macintosh HD.
It's pretty fast actually.
It's there's just been some improvements, just small improvements that you'll notice from El Capitan. And I think you'll rather find that it's a lot more stable than El Capitan.
Yep.
Because there were times where I would boot up my Mac in El Capitan and it just would not run to its full potential.
Huh. Another,
Trackpad commander on.
let's turn my trackpad back on.
Dock. Finder. Siri. 2 of 23.
Oh,
Finder.
another thing. If you notice in El Capitan,
Adjust speech verbosity level.
in
Medium.
your verbosity level,
Speech verbosity level. Medium.
if you have it set to
Stop adjust-
medium, it won't speak how many items, for example, are in the dock. But in Sierra,
Dock.
it does.
Finder. Open. 1 of 23.
So I don't know
QuickTime
why
Finder.
they did that,
Skype.
but
Finder.
it's
Skype.
there.
Skype window.
Now,
Hang
another
up button.
problem that I've been getting is in Amadeus,
12.
and I didn't get this before in El Capitan, but in this scroll area, where you're editing, if you veer right,
Internal error. Internal error. An uncaught exception was raised. Choose continue to continue writing in an inconsistent state. Choose crash to halt the application and file a bug with Crash Reporter. Choosing crash will result in the loss of all unsaved data.
it does that
Continue.
for some reason.
Press
And then
continue. Scroll area.
here's the scroll area. If I veer right again,
Dim horizontal scroll bar. Skype.
now it does that. So I don't know why it's doing that, but it's there.
I just think that, if you were frustrated with El Capitan, which I could see how some people were, because even in the betas, it was very, very annoying. And even when it first came out to the public, to grab the full release, it was still buggy. But, I think now VO users will be happy because it is very quick.
Yeah. So. Oh, Another thing I've noticed
Skype window. Hang up
is
button.
when you go into VO utility,
Voiceover.
if you notice in El Capitan, it will focus you on the utility categories
Out of utility categories. Table.
table.
It'll
Selected.
automatically interact you with the table.
Yeah.
In utility category. Speak
You know,
navigation.
the
Skype.
the voiceover preferences categories are the same. It's just, a few more added. For example, that thing I showed you earlier. Now, another thing that I can't really demonstrate because mine didn't work well is there's two variants of Alex now. Alex Compact, which sounds like iOS, and the high quality one I'm using now. If you like the Alex Compact and you just unchecked it in your voiceover utility, say goodbye to it forever because mine won't come back. It stopped showing up in that list in VO utility when I unchecked
The only
it.
way you can get it back is if you reinstall,
OS 10.
or unless you know someone who can send it to you.
Oh, by the way, I'll give you an update on that crane. It didn't really work.
Huh.
So that was kind of strange there. Anyway. But then again, I'm used to the high quality Alex anyway, so why would
Yeah.
I need the compact? Anyway.
Finder. QuickTime player. 5. Stop record. 5. 11 minutes. 26.31 seconds.
Okay.
600.8 megabytes.
Kind of getting big.
Skype. 3 items. Finder. Desktop.
Let's see, what
Magnify
else
HD
can I
volume.
remember at the top of my head? Okay. Another thing. Let me explain this to you a little bit, because I've found myself wondering about this to Creighton. What if you're wondering, will it update you automatically? Like in smaller minor updates? No. I'll explain this up to you a little bit. If it's a, app update, a security update, it'll let you update automatically. If it's like a minor OS 10 update, if the next iteration of Sierra comes out, if it's just a little, if it's those, sub OS updates, so to speak, it will update you automatically. But if the next major version of macOS comes out, then when you install it, it'll just install or download an installer for you, which I like, because what if I don't want to update right away? I have that option. But, I honestly, because I didn't want to upgrade right away, I, almost regret saying that now, since, it's pretty goddamn responsive. So, I like Sierra, but, some people, might have that choice to wait for other versions of Sierra to come out before they update. But, I respect that.
QuickTime player.
It's personal preferences if you want to update or
Skype.
not.
3 new items.
But personally, I didn't want
Skype.
to, but I ended up doing it anyway.
Plus. Hang up button.
Anything else? And my internet died.
Hang up. Type a message here.
Let me see.
Notify zip spot. Gabriel. Monday 6. Battery. Charged. Menu. System sound volume. Menu. Extra. Displays menu.
Something's...
Skype. Type a insert toolbox. Connect out. Rich home button. Join call. Add peep. Join call. But calling crap.
Alright, let's try this again. Alright, there we go. Anything else? Because I talked about, how it'll... yeah. I think that's it. That's it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe. We will take your try to take your request into account. If you guys have any video requests, we'll certainly try to do that. But that's it for this video,
Finder.
and I'll see you guys
QuickTime player.
in the next one, assuming I can command tab to the QuickTime player window. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.